So, Matteo from Tecnica, how was your hamburger?
Yeah, it was really good. Thank you that I could finish it.
So, we're here, we're going to talk about the... How did you pronounce this? I said Cochise, you said something totally different.
Yeah, it's the Cochise.
The Cochise,
Yes.
what, does it mean anything?
It's, we have created all the story of the Bull series from skis and boots. So Bonafide, Cochise, Bodacious, these are bulls. So competing in the Bulls Association.
Okay, so some kind of animal
Yeah.
that you don't want to hit in the head.
No, exactly, better not.
And you, this is a whole range of boots, of course. Now you're standing with the 120. What kind of features does this one have?
Yes, so this is our most versatile boot of Tecnica because it's not only a freeride boot, but it's a boot that you can use to do everything. It's a high performance, first of all, so the right plastic, the right performance. You have DIN inserts, so you can also hike. You have the movement, so hike and ski mechanism. And very important for Tecnica is the fit. We want to be recognized in the market as the best fit out of the box, and this is we can achieve this thanks to the CAS liner. The CAS liner has a dual density material, so it gives you the pre-shape in order when you step in you say, wow, it fits. And if you need, you can grind it, you can punch it, you can thermomold it in the oven. We have also an adjustable tongue, so you can it's floating, so if you have problems in the instep, you just adjust it. So it's everything that you need to enjoy your days out there.
Sounds great. If we go back in the ski hike mode, the walk mode, what kind of range of motion are we talking about here?
So we are talking about 44 degrees of range of motion, but for us, sorry, it's important to have the movement in the front part. So in order when you hike, when it's steep, you have movement in the front, better rather than have it all in the back that you don't need it so much.
And the instep, I saw this. It looks like there's some other plastic here, right? What is this?
This is called the quick instep, so it's a different part of material. It's softer in order to get in and out in a more easy and more comfortable way.
And talking about fit, what width are the lasts on this boot?
Yeah, we call it mid-volume freeride, so it's 99 millimeter of last, but it's very anatomical shaped in order to have to reach the most fits out there.
Does it come in different lasts, or is it this one that is the one?
No, the Cochise comes in a 99, so mid-volume last. Yeah.
And is it a speaker here on the side, or what is this?
So this one is the CAS technology. So we structured our shell with these dimples in order to, when you need to thermomold it, the heat goes through the plastic in a more effective way. And second, if you do the punch, it stays better than a normal plastic. So the punch stays in the shape that you give him.
Does it save weight as well?
Something, yeah. For saving weight, we have this by injection. So we have a frame in a harder material and the wrapping part in a different material in order to save weight.
What kind of plastics and materials are we talking about here on the boot?
We are talking always about PU. Polyurethane, this is the most, let's say, performing material, and also the boot fitters love to work on polyurethane. That's why we stay true on this Cochise series with polyurethane, PU.
And if we go underneath on the soles, what can you say about the soles here? It's not any grip walk or anything, or what do you work with here?
So we are working here with Alpine Norm soles. It's a dual density in order to have a lighter material here to have more grip, and a harder material here where do you have the release of the binding. On the 130, we have Vibram rubber soles in order to have also here more grip. And these boots are also grip wall compatible. Okay. So you can buy it as an option, as an aftermarket kit, and you mount the grip wall here. But it comes in Alpine Norm, Alpine sole.
And this is also Alpine Norm on the 130?
Yes, it's Alpine Norm, with DIN inserts. Yeah.
Super. And so this is this basically the same ski boot as the 120, but a bit stiffer?
Yeah, it's a bit stiffer. It's a harder material. We have a full contact strap on the top with power lock, so you can easily open it and close it. And you have also the position for hiking with the elastic.
So a bit of a different strap there on this one.
Yeah, the fit is also a little bit different. It's tighter. You have more racing feeling on the 130. And yeah, as you said before, the performance is increased because of the hardness, stiffness of the boot.
How big and heavy and good skier should you be to have the 130? I know it's hard to say, but what do you feel about that?
It's difficult to say because everyone is also, one likes more stiffer boots, other more progressive boots, so it's difficult to say. But for sure, if you are a high performance skier and you are a good skier, I would recommend to use the 130. And if you like more smoothness, more easygoing flex, then it's 120 or 110.
Do you have any feeling? My feeling is when skiing like 10 years back on alpine boots with 4 buckles and no hiking mode, then I always use 110. And then going to this kind of boots, I had to step up to 130. Is that your feeling also, that when you go to these modern freeride boots, they are a bit, I wouldn't say, oh yeah, a little bit softer?
Yeah, these are a little bit softer. First of all, because they are lighter in order to hike better. And second, if you have the mechanism, the cuff and the shell are connected in a small area. If you have a regular boot, you have 2 screws, and so you have more power transmission. So it's also that causes a little bit slower flex in the racing normal alpine boots, and you need a little bit stiffer in the freeride boots. So yeah.
Let's have a look. There's also a blue little baby here. What is this?
This is the news, the new boot for this season, and it's made in Grilamid, so it's lighter. It's 1 kilo 600 grams. Why? Because there is a target user out there that is more a hiker than a skier. So he prefers to hike more, maybe 70% more, and he wants to have the lightness better than the performance, rather than the performance. And that's the boot for this target user. So it's called the Cochise Light. Always 130 flex, Vibram sole, ultra light liner, light fit liner, and also the Velcro strap is very light. We tried to save all the weight that was possible.
And how is this Grilamid to work with for the boot fitter? Do they say stop to the jobs, or can it be punched out and so on?
They can punch it, they can grind it. It's not as good as PU for sure, because you have a little bit more difficulties to keep the shape, but it works well and you can use it.
And this one, what do you say, 1.6 kilos?
Yes, 1.6 kilos.
And if we go back to the 120 Cochise, sorry. What are we talking about there weight-wise?
It's 1 kilo 900 grams here. Yeah.
Cool. And if you're not that hard charging skier, then you can go for the 110.
Exactly. Then you go on the 110. On the 110 we don't have the DID inserts. We have it only on the light, on the 130 and 120. And so these are normal alpine soles.
And the Cochise Light, what kind of flex is there?
The Cochise Light is still 130 flex, because we wanted really to give the right performance also for those that are preferring to hike up but ski down with wider skis in all conditions with all kind of snow, so they need to charge. So that's why 130.
Super, Matteo. Thank you very much, and thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see some more clips, just press here and don't forget to subscribe. So,
thank you.
Yeah. Only gonna eat one more burger now, or coffee?
It's time for me for the coffee. Yeah. You wanna come?
Yeah, maybe. I'm a bit. It wouldn't be nice.
Good. Bye.
Thanks.